Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we're seeing a bit of a down day today. The crypto market is down. This is Bitcoin on the hourly, and over the last several hours, these hours in particular, we saw a bit of a dump. Trying to gain momentum, buyers are finding a little bit of confidence here, but we're basing in this zone here around the 5,100 mark. Let me just go on the daily to show you guys though, that I'm not worried, because although Bitcoin did take a bit of a dump, we are not seeing the same kind of patterns that we saw at this point here. So we're seeing higher highs, higher lows, and I think this was inevitable at this point when Bitcoin retraced into this zone over here. Okay, there was probably it was probably inevitable that there was going to be a bit of a sell-off. Okay, that's a significant point of resistance. And what do I keep saying? We ultimately have to hit this zone here in order to keep the momentum moving forward. And just to put things into perspective here, if you look at XRP, it doesn't really matter. I know it looks bad, guys. I know it looks bad, but realistically, it's just following the market. Where XRP was sitting before that bit of a dump was going to be its starting point. What we have to keep remembering is that XRP back in September did see 300% gains, and its starting point from there, compared to many other cryptocurrencies, salvaged it from this dump here back in December. So whereas all these other cryptocurrencies, so if you look here, so if I go to September, it's going to be kind of hard to explain this for people who can't visualize it. This was around the time that XRP skyrocketed and then came back down here, whereas all other cryptocurrencies didn't skyrocket and then dumped even more. So guys, if you think about it in that perspective, we're actually in a pretty good place. And Chris Larson on Twitter here saying, it's my pleasure to welcome Yoshitaka Kitao, President and CEO of SBI Group, to the Ripple Board of Directors. With a deep understanding of the financial services industry, he joins at a perfect time as we deepen our customer base in APAC and beyond. So Ripple adding Yoshitaka Kitao to the board of directors. That's an amazing piece of news. We know the SBI Group is linked to Ripple, and now Yoshitaka Kitao is on the board of directors. And there's the AMB crypto article describing that there. Some more quick XRP news here. Bitrue and Wietse Wind partnered to show their token of appreciation for the crypto community. And so these guys have partnered up. Guys, I link all the articles in the description if you want to read them further. Ripple xRapid corridors, Bitso and Coins.ph witness a 14-day high. So volume is increasing in these corridors. Ripple's payment solution xRapid witnessed lower overall volume. However, two independent corridors, Bitso and Coins.ph, witnessed higher volumes over the past 2 weeks. According to data obtained by xrpgraph.com, a Twitter user by the name of Behind the Ledger tweeted, although xRapid volumes have slowed from levels we saw in early April, today the inflows to Bitso and Coins.ph are at a new 14-day high. So why would volumes go up and then go down again, and then in some corridors we're seeing volumes? Well, guys, you have to remember that there are no sprawling worldwide cryptocurrency regulations. Only the countries today that are able to use cryptocurrencies, only those countries will be able to use xRapid legally as of today. Once we get those regulations in, though, we will start seeing the volume boom, in my opinion, just because these banks and financial institutions will feel more comfortable using xRapid. And so it's only a matter of time. Right now, there are a lot of countries in Southeast Asia that are able to use xRapid, and so I can see why this is occurring in some parts of the world and not others as of today. And yeah, on the surface, it's kind of a letdown, right? We're not seeing the volume that we're hoping for, but guys, you just wait. Once cryptocurrency regulations come to pass, that volume will spring up. XRP integrated on SALAMANTEX, and just another application here. SALAMANTEX is an Austrian startup that develops blockchain DAG apps and a special crypto payment terminal, including a point-of-sale software for cryptocurrencies. SALAMANTEX provides a network to individuals as well as businesses and dramatically simplifies access to the handling of various cryptographic assets such as cryptocurrencies. Their offers are in particular attractive for newcomers in this area to make it easy to get started. Guys, again, I'll link this in the description. This is courtesy of XRP Arcade. I know the person that runs this site is part of the XRP community. I just wanted to show you this. I didn't want to actually talk about this. I covered this before. Ripple reveals crucial 54% sales spike with institutional buying. This was in the Q1 report, but then it goes on to talking about the bad year for Ripple and how from the beginning of the year until now, we have seen a decline. All other cryptocurrencies, or at least the main ones, have seen gains, but XRP has seen a decline. But guys, I have to stress, go back to this chart, and when XRP saw their gains based on the xRapid launch news back in September, we saw XRP go up, and then once this crash happened, XRP was up here and it came back down to here. So it didn't see this cratering, it didn't see this crash here. Yet when you go to the news and people are talking on the year, on 2019, because guys, you got to remember this was before 2019, this was 2018. When they're talking about 2019 and they're saying, well, XRP hasn't done as well as other coins, it's true, but it's not an accurate and fair picture that they're painting based on what I just told you. So they talk about this, but then what I thought, and this goes back to the trolls in the community and how I'm starting to see a lot more trolls in the comments section. I just know that people are just fed up, frustrated. I know other YouTubers have mentioned the same. There are a lot of trolls on Twitter as well. And so with this news, XRP not doing so great, the number one reaction was, haha, yeah, with 68%. So it just goes to show you what kind of immature fools are in this space. Not saying all you guys, I know a lot of you guys are super cool, great people, but there is a specific facet of trolls that ultimately, guys, I think we just have to ignore at this point. You know, I was having a little bit of fun with them, but realistically, trolls will be trolls. And despite all this, Ripple says sales of XRP cryptocurrency grew by 31%. So guys, even though the price is not, this is Bitcoin by the way, but even though the price is not where we want it to be right now, we got to keep looking at the prize down the road. Sales of XRP grew by 31% in Q1. Then we hear news like this: Nike files patent to launch CryptoKicks cryptocurrency. The mainstream is adopting cryptocurrency, guys. I did the video about Disney a couple days ago. So Disney is getting into the game. Now Nike files a patent, and I thought this was interesting here down in this article. Commenting on the matter was trademark attorney Josh Gerben, who said there has to be somewhat of a business idea behind it. He's talking about the Nike crypto patent. If you submit things just for the purpose of submitting things, it will tie up the trademark system unnecessarily. Nike does not have a history of filings that are speculative. So Nike looking to do something with crypto, whether it's their own or not, the point is that Nike's a worldwide company, and if they have a crypto, and let's say they're going to be using it for some kind of rewards program or some kind of incentive for their customers, maybe their customers will be able to transfer crypto to one another. The ecosystem is growing, and this just goes to show you that everything within the ecosystem is growing. So cross-border transactions being a big one, Ripple having all the partnerships they do, partnered with banks, and I gotta keep hitting it home, even though the price is down here, even though the price is not where you want it to be today. Just remember what David Schwartz said on Twitter. He tweeted this out regarding, this was back in 2017, where XRP official asked David Schwartz, David, would it be a beneficiary to XRP to have a higher trade price? If so, how so? Thank you. And David Schwartz has always maintained a higher price for XRP would help Ripple in several ways. One of the biggest ones, the most obvious benefit to Ripple of an increased price for XRP is that it increases the value of XRP, which I've been saying for months now. This means that Ripple has a greater ability to incentivize partners and liquidity. So the higher the price of XRP, the more they can get partners on board and the more liquidity they will be able to provide. It also means that Ripple can raise more revenue by selling XRP. And so greater liquidity will give Ripple more flexibility to target larger corridors. Guys, I'll link this in the description, but I'm just going to scroll down here. When Bitcoins, he gives the example of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin sold for $1, you couldn't really use them to buy or sell a house. You can now. Bigger transactions require bigger value. The higher the price of XRP, the larger the payments Ripple can target. Let that sink in, guys. Are these guys looking to do piddly transactions like PayPal? They're not. They're looking to dominate the world with cross-border transactions. And so you and I just have to be patient hodling our XRP until the appropriate systems are put into place. Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.